Yes, poor boy. Oh, jeez Louise. My escort's got problems. My escort has vehicle, having some vehicle problems. Oh, boy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Yeah, check. Oh, geez Louise. God bless you. I think I'll never go to Washington. Oh, man. Oh, I don't. Oh, man. I'm not going to rush any tracks. Oh, goodness. I'm hoping that. I don't know what to do. So I'll just stay on the way. I'm not able to leave. I'm able to do. Oh, boy. Just over here. Go ahead. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. It's just too funny. Oh, jeez Louise. Ah. I would have offered to help, but I couldn't stop from laughing. I said, you know what, I'm going to not be rude.
Man, I don't know what happened. All I heard was, ah! I was like, my rear end just finally went out. That's rough.
Yeah, I was like, is he going to drag it? I was like, well, you know what, that's his truck. Yeah, you do what you're going to do. So, same doctor.
If you just want to sit right here until the guy comes over here, you can. He'll tell you exactly if you want to load you that way or.
Okay.
Yeah, I got. And then the last guy showed up.
Yeah.
That's the guy I was about to go see.
Oh. Well, I hope your day gets better. Y'all don't even laugh. Y'all know y'all laughed at that. You know you did. I felt bad for the fella, but I was just like, hey, this is his truck. You do what you want, man. So, anywho, gonna get this steak and veggies rolling here. Gonna get this crock pot fired up. Haven't done that in a while. So, anyways, get that and we'll have that for supper tonight. Lunch today, I'm debating if I'm gonna do some tuna and maybe some crackers or maybe like some pretzels. I'm not really sure just yet. I've got some sirloin tender steaks. I'm gonna have some carrots in there, some mushrooms, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of kale. I gotta wash and clean that. Throw all that in there, cook it for the next couple of hours, and then yeah, get dinner tonight. So we're just waiting on the guy to get all the drums and stuff. I thought we were picking up some totes. When I last talked to him, he said he didn't think there was going to be any totes this time. So I was like, well, we'll figure it out. Anyways, so he's going to go and get all that ready to be put on the trailer. And yeah, I'm gonna finish getting this together because this is gonna be really good. Like, we're only in the first couple of days of 2026 here, but it is like literally I have the air conditioner on. It's like 70 something here where I'm at. I'm like, holy smokes. It's so weird. And then like this morning it was heavy fog till like almost 11 this morning. I was like, my goodness. Hook up the crock pot here. Set that in there. I think. Oh, I gotta turn the inverter on. Da-da-da. Good deal. Right. Da-da-da. One of the reasons that I decided to kind of get into that was to work on my arms, because women, a lot of us, oh my gosh, stop, the red one, it's so annoying. I hate that. We'll get like, you know, loose skin on the under part of our arms, kind of like the way my arm is right now. You know, you just shaking, you got like bat wings. Anywho, oh my gosh. So I'm just gonna start lifting weights. I've got some 5-pound dumbbells in here with the truck with me. I'll probably gradually increase it to like 10 or 15 pounds. Not really trying to build like big muscles or anything. I'm just trying to tone the ones I got. But the interesting thing is my boyfriend and I, we decided to start training for a 6-mile bridge run. And let me tell you, we did it cold turkey, and we ended up actually doing about 7 because I had to go back and hitch my dog. And so anyways, yeah, needless to say, I was some kind of sore. My feet were like broke, you know. And anyways, but yeah, we're gonna try to conquer that here. We did the whole well, I timed the 6 miles. I didn't time the last mile because I kind of started my timer and then deleted it. But anyways, did that. I did enjoy it. It was fun. I honestly thought I wasn't going to be able to really finish it at first, but you know, I got going and I was like, yeah, I got this. Totally got this. But anyway, yeah, I woke up the next day and I was sore as all get out. Let's see, what else? Really nothing spectacular. So I mean, I'm here at work. Just still driving trucks and stuff, and yeah, just trying to be a little bit healthier and working with the horses. So yeah, nothing too interesting, so or too fancy or whatever. But yeah, but this crock pot is gonna be fantastic, so looking forward to eating that for dinner tonight. Alright guys, we're locked and loaded. Basically 4 hours later, we're 43 drums and one way spin. So yeah, just a little bit of a hang up. I'm like, guys, I'm ready to go now. You're killing me. I've got to figure out parking, because parking is gonna be interesting, because where we're at and where I have to go, yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna be parking. This is throwing a huge monkey wrench into my plans. I mean, it could have been worse, I guess. But I only got like an hour left on my clock. And then the guy was like, yeah, the other guy had to go, and I didn't work. He did in like 20 minutes. I'm like, just somebody load the trailer, please. Anybody at this point. I don't really care who loads it. I'll load it if I have to, but somebody, please. My goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Alright, so we got pretty good little parking area here. Pretty good little parking area. Alright. So yeah. 43 drums, right? And one little waste bin. That almost 4 hours. I'm like, guys, just put it on the trailer. Just put it on the trailer, okay? We'll strap it down. We'll call it a day. So anyway, I done caught up on like all my socials. I don't want to look at Instagram anymore. This is a really cool little clip. Kind of right here, hill, I should say. Like, get one of those. What do you call it? The skateboard, the mountain board. Or get like one of those fixed wing paragliders and just do like a little mini launch. Oh. But yeah, green grass is always nice to see at a truck stop. So especially if it doesn't have the excessive piles of dog crap or smells like urine, you know. But yeah, pretty skies here today. This morning, like I said, it was, I mean, heavy fog till like 11, I think, this morning. And it just, yeah, I don't, every time I come back from like a holiday or vacation or whatever, it takes me the longest time to get back into the work schedule, you know, like getting up at a decent hour, going to bed at a decent hour, like all those things responsible adults do, okay? And it sucks, just sucks sometimes. But on the flip side, I'd rather have work than no work, and something to do than nothing. And yeah, so anyhow, but yeah, I'm just sitting here enjoying the sky. It's like really super duper pretty. So anywho, before I make myself too comfortable here, I gotta go double check and make sure I didn't see any stickers or papers in people's dashes and stuff pulling in and parking. So I need to just go double check and make sure this is actually free parking. So given the time of day and the fact that there's so many spaces still available, it might not be free parking. So anyways, but I'm hoping it is. I really am, because if it isn't, depending on what they're charging, I might just break down and pay it, because I literally only have like an hour and a half left on my clock, and it's Alabama, and I have to go back through Georgia, and Georgia never ever likes to see a truck driver parked on an exit ramp or an on ramp or any. And my favorite, actually this wasn't Georgia, this was in Louisiana. The cop, he was writing, hey, we got some blue lights and the ambulance. Oh my goodness, the blue light's coming back this way. Maybe, oh, he's pulling over somebody, I think. No, maybe not. Trying to get with the ambulance on the other side. Yep, he just turned around. Oh my goodness. Today is, there goes another one. There's that a car right down there. I think there's a traffic light just past the tree line. Well, the tree's like right here. I think there's a traffic light up there, I think. Well, anyways, back to my story. I'll never forget this guy, but he climbed all over my freaking truck. It was a cop in Louisiana, and I don't exactly remember which town I was in, but I was coming out of Texas. I had a load, and anyways, there was a truck stop at the end of the exit ramp on the other side of the travel lanes, and this is, you know, the time of night it was, there's no parking, okay? If it's dark, there's no parking, okay? Not even paid parking. You can't even buy parking, okay? And anyway, so I went ahead and parked on the exit ramp, like 10 other truckers did too. And anyways, we're like, it's a long ramp too. Like, we're way off the interstate. Anywho, that joker came by one by one, knocked on our doors, wrote us all a ticket. And when he got to me, he asked me, why didn't you go to the truck stop? I'm sitting there thinking, it's when you have a conversation with yourself in your mind after you've been woken up and you still have to be, sharp as a tack. I decided not to be a smart butt because, well, I'm getting a ticket no matter what. Whether I indulge in this conversation and have these stupid little questions of like, why did you go to the truck stop? I don't know, man. Why do you think I didn't go to the truck stop? Like, I don't know. I just thought it'd be a fun picnic out here. So that's that of all the parking wars I've had to deal with. That one, like I said, I'll never forget. I've told that story now several times, I know, but yeah, that dude, he just, oh man, he was a trip. He was a trip. That's the downside they don't tell you about when you first get your CDLs is parking. Parking tickets, that's a real thing. Not everywhere is kind to us truckers when we need to get parking. They act as if though everybody can fit at the rest area or the truck stop, and it's just like, nope, they have a capacity. No one's been able to stack them up vertically, put 45 more rows, or whatever. So, but yeah, well, I'm gonna pack things up here, get this trailer door shut, and yeah, I'm gonna go double check and make sure that this really is free parking, and go ahead and get my clock reset. And yeah, we'll be, if all goes well, we'll be getting out of here bright and early tomorrow morning. So yes, this sky again, but just black and like some stars maybe. So anyways, alright guys, I will see you guys in the morning, signing off somewhere in Alabama. So I just got back from the truck stop inside, gas station thing. This is called, what is the name of this truck stop? Because they don't have a really good sign. I think it's Allen's truck stop is what Allen, the Exxon Allen truck stop, or the Allen truck stop with an Exxon gas station. Anywho, this is what our neighbors look like, and this is the front row, so that they kind of have like 2 rows of parking, and then this over here is kind of like a loop around to go back out. So anyways, but yeah, parking is free, and they're open 24 hours, and I did spot a cappuccino machine in there, so I might in the morning go get one. I'm not really sure yet. Kind of been trying to limit how much coffee I've been drinking, or any sort of coffee products, because especially like wintertime, I will drink a bunch of coffee, it seems like every day, and it's just like, I need to cut back just a little bit. I mean, we're having 70-degree days in January, so I mean, I just kind of need to, pump the brakes there a little bit. So anyways, but yes, so we have free parking, and it's fairly quiet, so that's really good. And yeah, tomorrow morning I'll get up and start it all over again, so yay, it's exciting. No, but anyways, that is it for today, y'all. I think. If I think of anything else, I'll let you know. I'll film it. So, alright, good morning everybody. Good morning. Totally forgot that I was in Central Standard Time, and I thought that I was still in Eastern. So, anywho, getting a little bit later that's pretty much it for today. I don't know why this truck stop is so empty, but there's like probably 60 or more parking spaces, and it's freaking 7 o'clock at night. So I don't know what's going on, but that works out great for me. I done topped off my fuel, and yeah. So anyway, I came back from Alabama today, got unloaded, and then headed back out, and then tomorrow I'm going to Raleigh, North Carolina. So yeah. I am tired. I'm going to go get some sleep. I got good sleep last night, but you can never have too much sleep. I don't believe you could ever have too much. It's not a thing. It's not real. I've practiced as much Spanish as I can stand today. That's the one good thing about getting unloaded. Sometimes you have spare time to catch up on like the news, your socials, or like in my case, Spanish. Yeah, and done in my mind practiced, I guess you could say, mentally going through the first pattern for my horses. And so when I get home, I'm gonna try to set up the round pen with the combs properly and kind of take a, I might touch on the laying down part briefly, but then I think I'm gonna start working on the circles and stuff. I have to say the Liberty community has been super nice as far as like answering my questions, because I'm a rookie, like straight up. Just I'm learning as I go here. And when this week is over, that's what I'm gonna be doing again, is training my horses, and then later on I'm gonna go and train some more for a bridge run that I have coming up later this year. So very excited about that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and as always, I will see you guys in the next vlog. Mwah! Bye! So one of the other things I forgot to mention earlier was the fact that I've been trying diligently to read my Bible like every day. I'm failing on the everyday part, but I'm trying to not let a week go by that I haven't read like the entire week's worth of daily Bible readings. Erica Kirk's website or app is called Proclaim Bible 365 or something. Anyways, basically you can sign up and it'll send you text reminders every day of daily Bible readings to get you through the Bible in 1 year. And I figured starting like the last couple of months of 25, I was like, I'm gonna try to get this down to a habit, so when 26 gets here, by the end of 26 I will have gotten through the entire Bible, and it'll be like a really good habit. So yeah, just to kind of like recap for 2026, I'm going on a fitness journey. I'm training my horses, and I'm trying to finish reading the Bible like from cover to cover. I don't exactly like am in love with like how Erica's platform has organized, like, to get through the Bible in a year. But like I said earlier, I'm just doing that so that I can develop that habit and just kind of like, get in the rhythm of reading it at least every week. And then sometimes I kind of binge read the entire week's readings into one day or whatever, so I can catch up and stay on task. But yeah, if you guys haven't done that, I highly recommend it. If you haven't read the Bible, or maybe you just need a daily reminder or encouragement to take a few minutes out of your day to go read the Bible, it is like the easiest thing you can do. I know the little bit of time that I've been doing it, it's well worth it. And just like turn your phone to airplane mode or something, just something so you're not getting distracted, and like really dive into it. At first, like for me, it was like, oh my gosh, there's so much to read, and because she usually sends you like 3 books in the Bible to read. It'll be like a couple of verses here, maybe a chapter there, that kind of thing, you know. And she bounces around all over the place. But I think the goal of that is to kind of keep what you're reading, you know, other cross-reference scriptures kind of all together in that one daily reading. But anyways, if you're somebody's like, oh my gosh, you know, it's just like you have brain fog or whatever, just keep reading it, and over time you'll start to want to read it. You know, it won't seem like such a daunting task or whatever. Because when I first started this, I was like, oh my gosh, you know, especially like, and I hate to say this, but like when you get into the Bible's like all the family trees and like how everybody's, I'm just like, there's a whole, it's like, it seems it goes on forever, you know, and I'm like, okay, everybody's related, I got it. You know, and I was like, I don't even know how to pronounce the names, and it's just like, I'm just gonna sound it out as best I can and move on. And then maybe the second time I get through the Bible, maybe like I can go through and Google how to properly pronounce their names or something, because like right now I know I'm not pronouncing them right, so it's like whatever, we're not worried about that. I've read each line. That's all that counts right now. So, but the Bible is one of those books that it doesn't matter when you start reading it, or you know how much of it you read. As long as you keep reading it, you always get something more out of it every time you read it. So, and it's written in such a way that, you know, and I think there's a scripture on this too, even a kid can understand it, you know. So I personally read the King James Version. My whole family reads the King James Version. I just kind of grew up with the King James Version. I've listened to one or maybe two preachers talk about why, you know, the King James Version is the best and da 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 da. You do what you want to do, but that's one of my goals though, is in 26 is to actually get through the Bible from cover to cover in 1 year. And then like maybe by year 2 I can read, you know, each book in chronological order, or maybe just separate it from, okay, I'm gonna read all of the New Testament, you know, and then go back and read all of the Old Testament in a year. I don't know, I've got a couple ideas, but anyways, but yes, so that's what I forgot to mention earlier, and I'm signing off. So this is here in Lotta, South Carolina, so see you next time. Bye. House is up on the doggone. This is in Raleigh, North Carolina. Goodness. I mean, they just everywhere. Apartments everywhere. I mean, everywhere. You can't look in any direction and not see an apartment.